Here at Davis AutoSports, we're very excited to offer you another fully in-house built 2012 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon Call of Duty. This is a one-owner, Carfax certified guaranteed vehicle with a flawless history, clean and clear title in hand and house ready to sign over. This Jeep, like all of our Jeeps, came to us 100% original, bone stock, zero modifications. Everything has been done here in-house by Davis AutoSports. If you're unfamiliar with us here, please check us out online at davisautosports.com to get familiar with who we are and what we're about. We specialize in Jeeps, obviously as shown in the backdrop here. All of these Jeeps have been built in-house. We also do sport cars as well, but that's a double row of Jeeps all the way back, most of them long arm suspension, fully built Jeeps. It's what we specialize in. We have stuff in the back of the building as well outside. This vehicle is absolutely gorgeous. Obviously color match Freedom hardtop, which really sets these Unlimiteds off. Full Rubicon Express suspension lift, Fox shocks, 20-inch ATX wheels, 35-inch Mickey Thompson tires. Vehicle has our full Line X package all the way around. Worn 10,000-pound winch up front. 6-speed transmission, navigation, all factory. Condition wise, this Jeep looks pretty much like a brand new Jeep. Looks like a 5,000-mile Jeep. It's that nice, that clean. Like all of our vehicles here at Davis AutoSports, this vehicle has received a full paint correction service. If you're unfamiliar with that, I'll show you a Cherokee over here that we're right in the middle of doing. So paint correction is also known as wet sanding, but paint correction has a few more steps in it. Let me turn this radio down real quick. So with paint and clear coat on a vehicle, obviously you have your primer, your base coat, then your clear coat. Well, most of your scratches and swirl marks and defects are not in the paint, they're on the clear coat. So what we actually do is we wet sand the top layer of clear coat off, which this door has been sanded. So that's actually after the vehicle has been sanded down. So the next process is to buff it, compound it, and polish it, which this fender has already been buffed, compound, and polished. The before paint on this thing had a ton of swirl marks in it, a lot of scratches in the clear coat. It looked really, really bad. To kind of give you an example, that is what the clear coat looked like before, because this portion of the hood has not been done. And then you look at that after, which is absolutely beautiful. So that's the sanded process. So it gets sanded down with 1500 grit, and then you work all the way up to 3000. From there you do a 3M compound, then a stage 1 polish, a stage 2 polish, and then a wax and a seal. So it's very tedious. Everything, as you see, gets taped off. We even sand the pillars when we do it. So every portion that's painted gets done. And here's the first sanding part of the hood as well. So you can see the sand marks in it from sanding away a very thin layer of clear. So it's a very tedious process. We actually do it on a lot of new vehicles for customers to get slight orange peel out of the paint or whatever it is. So this entire vehicle has been done, which it's well needed on a black vehicle, because black vehicles obviously show a lot of swirl marks. So this Jeep has none, and the end result is just glass looking paint, better than what it leaves at factory, because Chrysler actually does have orange peel in the paint, and sanding it down gets rid of it. If you look at reflections, it's absolutely perfect. True Call of Duty Rubicon Jeep. This first portion is, like I said, just going to be a cosmetic report, top is in pristine condition. These black Unlimiteds with the black color match hard tops look absolutely awesome. Front of the vehicle is perfect. The hood did have a couple, I mean maybe 2 or 3 small little rock chips that have been touched up. But condition wise, this Jeep looks no different than a 15 model Jeep with maybe a couple thousand miles. It's that nice. There's no damage anywhere on the vehicle. No dents, no dings. Everything is absolutely pristine. When we build these JKs, you know, a lot of times we're putting anywhere from, I mean, a minimum build, you know, given the fact that we mostly use 20s or, you know, 20 by 12s. I mean, we have a minimum of $7,000 in just a basic build, and some of our larger builds, I mean, we have up to 20, 25, 30 grand. And so we're not gonna put all that money and time and effort into a sub-conditioned vehicle. Upgrades. I'll maybe miss a little bit, but I'll get as much as I can. First and foremost, this vehicle has our full Line-X package. The entire front bumper, fender flares, mirror housings, rocker protector side steps, rear fenders obviously, entire rear bumper, and of course everything on this side as well has our full Kevlar package. Now this stuff is absolutely as durable as you're going to get. It's not going to come off, and that is also a very, very tedious process. Everything gets completely sanded down with 180 grit sandpaper. From there, a 320. From there, everything gets cleaned with a surface prep. The whole vehicle gets masked off. We don't have a vehicle getting done right now, but to show you what it looks like in between stages. So after it gets masked off, all the plastic parts get treated with a plastic promoter. All the metal parts get treated with a primer. From there, the 2-part Kevlar material sprayed on there. We let it sit and dry, and we actually put a second coat on there, and then demask the entire vehicle. So your end result is absolutely beautiful textured on here. We do it on a lot of our products. We have a Stage 6 Cherokee that we're building right now. And this vehicle, as you see, 3/4 of the way is completely done. And a majority of our Jeeps in here have them done. We just wrapped up this absolutely awesome long arm Clayton Jeep right here. This thing is an absolute monster, 513 gears, the whole 9. But as you see, we did the flares here, side steps, the whole 9, housing for the mirrors, stinger, front bumper, spider, rear tire carrier, everything. And then on some of our basic little Cherokees, we'll do the trim and everything, which gives it a nice little look. So full Line-X package. Just between the Line-X package alone, between all the prep work, masking, spraying, that's about a 3-day process. The paint correction is about a 3-day process. So you're looking at 6 days of just those 2 services getting done. Suspension wise, full Rubicon Express 4-inch lift, all upgraded components, Fox suspension all the way around. Down below you have your steering, your dual steering stabilizer. You have your extreme duty Rubicon Express fully adjustable track bar as well. Of course, you got your sway bar and links. The vehicle also has a factory tow hitch. In the back of the vehicle, Rubicon Express springs, coils, Fox shocks, and sway bar links, Rubicon Express bump stops. We also have a G2 aluminum diff cover, full synthetic fluid inside. Vehicle is also equipped with a Banks Performance exhaust system, which sounds absolutely awesome on this truck. Very throaty. Wheels and tires, we have a ATX 194 wheel, which looks absolutely awesome on this truck. It's a 20x10, and we have a 35, 12.5, 20 Mickey Thompson tires. Let me remind you guys too, every single modification on this Jeep is brand new, maybe 3 miles on them from testing it and retorquing everything. There's not one thing on this vehicle that was on it. It came to us 100% bone stock. Up front, worn winch, quick disconnect D-rings, obviously full Line-X bumper, 20-inch LED light bar, synthetic 10,000 pound worn winch rope. Up front, you have your 50-inch LED light bar. You got your two 3x2 cubes up front as well. Black aluminum hood latches, which these are a nice upgrade. Authentic truck light LED headlights, which are absolutely awesome. So as you can imagine, between the headlights, the LEDs, this thing will absolutely light up anything that you need be. Full size fifth wheel spare, which is an absolute must as well. Being an authorized seller of Rubicon Express and Fox and ATX and everything that we use, obviously we stand behind the manufacturer warranty here in house. That's something that we can assist you with if you ever have an issue. We also did some upgrades to the lenses as well, very lightly smoked lenses. I'll go ahead and pop the hood for you guys. Also have a Banks cold air intake system, which goes very, very nicely with the Banks Performance exhaust. The vehicle has a nice sound to it. Obviously have a gorgeous Rubicon Call of Duty hood, which really sets this thing off compared to a normal JK. You'll see a lot of the interior in the photographs, but of course you have your stitching, contrast in the seats, 6-speed factory nav, true Rubicon Express vehicle, everything loaded up, all your controls on the steering wheel, your Freedom hardtop, extremely loaded up vehicle. Have your Call of Duty floor mats as well, even your rear cargo mat. Go ahead and take this thing on a quick test drive for you guys. If you guys know anyone looking for a TJ, that thing right there is an absolute monster. Nothing but the best. Spider lock wheels, even all the stuff that is custom on it, we did it a step further and added custom parts to it. For example, the spider lock wheels, all powder coated. The Clayton long arm systems are all powder coated as well. I mean, every single thing on this vehicle is just absolutely top notch. The anti-rock sway bars, all powder coated. Every single thing on this thing is just a beast. We'll do a quick test drive in this, nothing too long. The Jeep is a low mileage new Jeep. It drives absolutely perfect. You do have your winch controller and books and all that good stuff. While we're inside, let me go ahead and turn these lights on real quick for you guys as well. I mean, the headlights by themselves are absolutely awesome, and it's bright in here to begin with, so to see that much illumination come through. Like I said, lighting is not a problem on this Jeep, and the 20 inches rigged up by itself as well. The 50 and the 2 cubes are on its own separate system. Obviously, being a Rubicon, you got the gears already in it, which goes very well with the 35s that are on the truck. I mean, it's no problem starting off from a dead stop in second gear, which I just did because I didn't want to switch gears. Not sure how it's picking up on camera, but the intake and exhaust is very throaty. The initial hit of the throttle, you can hear the air being sucked in through the intake, which sounds great. Put my seatbelt on real quick. That noise that you're hearing is the lug lock key inside the center console rolling around. So there you guys go. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact me directly at 202-491-9929. Thank you.